Hello to you, my fellow Dark Ones. How are you guys doing today? How's life? Today I remembered something very important. We have the portal to the dungeons of Arcana, and there are a few things that we need from there. Well, I did go exploring and I found this guy, Kazari. It's a very good thing that I didn't kill him because apparently you can trade with this guy. If you come to the quest book, apparently he's the dungeon constructor. It's relatively easy to summon, but well, I found him. For trading with him, we are going to need these collectors, and well, I'm spawning mobs from the dungeons of Arcana and we're getting the goodies, which, you know, can be converted into collectors. In addition to him, there is also Lord Vaticus. Don't really know if we should summon him in the dungeons of Arcana or here is good enough. Okay. That's fine. There you go. Hello. This guy is going to sell us the wizard's book. Like so. Oops, we just need the one. Then there is another guy called the War General. Hope he's friendly. Oh, you are. Hello. Well, he does sell you a few things. This is what I want. Arcanite blade. Let's get two. So with those things, we are going to get two scanner modules. One for the Dramix altar and one for the Persecta altar. So first things first, I think with the keys, yeah, we can open the doors. Not very friendly. In any case, within those doors, we have access to raw Arcanium. Should we take some? But secondly, I think I have found a Dramix altar. I think. Yeah, that way. Ah, I brought you here. That's good. I need keys. We have found the altar. So we just offer you the book. There is someone here. And he's punching me. He's no longer invisible. Yep. He's dead. So this is the dungeon tokens. And technically speaking, I need 5 more. Good thing we have an extra book. Oops. Oh boy, we're here. We can use the soul of G-Man. Hey, dude. What a jerk. Oh, again. I should reset my spawn. I have set my spawn. We have totems of undying. We do this again. My dearest bean launcher. Thank you for the purpleness. Aha. Where are you? Show yourself. No clue where he is. Okay, so I can't find the guy, but I did resummon Lord Vaticus, and we have a brand new book. We summon him and run away. At least we know he's in the room. Oh, you have more health now. Or am I wrong? Aha. He's dead. I think the other one is glitched, but we are done anyways. Let's go home. So before we go and face the other boss, the sword that we just bought can be super enchanted. Nothing is super amazing except the sharpness, that's 57. Wait a minute, this sword does 63 attack damage, what? I drank a potion of Arcana. Well, what if we take the sharpness out and put it on our own sword? 39 attack damage, not bad. What are these? I get weird garbage in my inventory. Anyways, let's try to find the other altar. Oh, it's there. Hello? Oh, I need the books. I mentioned how much I love mazes. Oh, this is the other altar. Perfect. Our next boss. The gist of it is, I think this one flies, yeah. What the? Okay, he's stuck. Just to make sure that we don't have to do this ever again. I think he despawned. Oh, he's up there. We are going to try and resummon him using wood. Come on. You're dead. Let's go home before anything bad happens. The bosses that we have just killed, one of them drops a skin and the other one drops a wing. What are they used for? Good question. We can use that in order to make something called the Gaia Tesseract. We have the wing, we have the skin, we have Arcanium, we have literally one Gaia spirit left, but we need the ever-watching eye. And well, that is an ender crafting recipe, but we need something called Nether Sky Steel. And that comes from cold iron ingot with dimensional essence. So we need to have some dimensional essence. And the way that you would make dimensional essence is that you need a machine called Mythical Resource Crucible Controller. How does it look like? Amazing. Actually, I'm not joking, this looks fun. A semi-cheap recipe and it literally fits over here, so I'm not picky. I am actually going to fix this building today, so it works fine. It's just that where is your power input? Ah, so here is your power. We need ghostly powder and we need flammable dust. Does it burn? No. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the dimensional essence. It's actually also used in a void miner, so we kind of need that. Although, since I can't really access the output hatch, let's have a liquid face. You know, maybe over here. And then we shall link it to the output hatch. Like so. I have set up some patterns and we need 4 of these ever-watching eyes, which we can craft. I set patterns, but I forgot to configure the machine. We're good. So as usual, I don't really remember the ratios, but we just put all the garbage in the Gaia altar. Ah, we have the Tesseract. So let us go back to the dungeon and try to escape. I escaped. That was scary. And why is it dark? And there are signs. Do you have a Gaia Tesseract? Yes? No? You should not be here. But I have it. So this is the ancient entity that I used to see the boar of. Okay, we kill you. I can't fly here. This was not really working. I had to use the jetpack. Yeah, much better. Oh, the wolves with 4,000 health. Don't know who that was, but yeah. Terrasteel crystal. I think that's what we needed. A hovering hourglass. Golden grass. Oh, okay. Everyone here has more than 2,000 health. What's wrong? Okay, there's a spawner. We will never get in. However, I remember that... Yeah, I saw something. Oh, it's the same thing. Hello. Those are Arcanium. Oops. So can we like cheese it and go in, take the thing? Yeah. And there's more. It's a bit expensive for me to do. At least for now. We got 8, that should be more than enough. I really wanted to get in one of these buildings. Let's check it out. The mobs are the worst. There's a hole. That one was a jerk. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Fell pumpkin, alchemy catalyst, terrestrial agglomeration plate, and spawners. Diluted mana pools. Yeah, it's not really worth the effort. Let's go home. So, we did manage to get the terrasteel crystal. What does it do? Well, first off, you can dupe it. No, that's not really important. But you can actually use it in order to dupe terrasteel, and apparently it's not consumed. There is something else called Simpan Spirit, and that will give you Gaia Spirits for free, but I think for the moment we're not going to go after that. Also, the terrasteel crystal which we just got is going to help us to make the everlasting guilty mana pool. You know, it's a creative mana pool, but we need Sedna. And by Sedna, I meant Sedna Knight. Everything needs Sedna Knight. But one of the things that you might notice is that my primal cutter has an attack damage of 10 if it's not enchanted. A dragon steel sword does 25 attack damage. Oh, draconic evolution. Nice. I made lightning because it's purple, but if I put my enchantments on that, 54 attack damage. Nice. So yeah, now this is a decent sword. Let's try it on someone. I guess you will do. That was nice. Really nice. Okay, with the Cyclope, it's still a pain. They are actually wearing armor, but still, I really like the sword. However, to boost our attack, apparently we can also use some middle gems. Chance to gain strength while attacking. So normally we have to convert it like so. Thankfully, there is a cheaty recipe using petroleum and it doubles it. Nice. We put the crimson on the sword. And the aqua, which is going to give us a chance to gain defense when attacked on the armor. So does it help? And I got strength. Perfect. So for me, it's a bit late at night, and I thought maybe I should do some bees. On my own, don't you worry. However, somebody actually left me a comment that if I get a normal pristine bee of any type, and then put it inside a genetic imprinter, and imprint it with the chromosomes, it's going to be any bee that I want. And it's pristine stock. That's amazing. Because my artificial bees are not amazing. Well, I know what to do. Thank you for the tip. I shall sacrifice him in your honor. You're welcome. Hello and good morning. It is the next day and we had our first crash. Don't really know how it happened, but I couldn't get back into the game, so I had to load a backup. So if you notice unexplored territory over here, well, that's not me. Anyways, the tip with the pristine princess and the drones worked amazing. Now we have super bees. They only make one drone, they have the longest life possible, and judging by the amount of royal jelly that I have right now, you might notice that it's working really fine. So thank you so much, that was amazing. The thing is, you can't really imprint the queen, you have to wait to get princesses and drones. But as long as you have the species, it doesn't really matter. Oh, and by the way, I also received a tip that fastest does not mean the fastest production. Robotic is the fastest production. Which, well, thankfully, we have the bee now. It was easy. However, I have also upgraded our Stargate bees. We have the Buried Queen. We have the Chevron now. That's new. We have the Buried, and we have the Stargazer. If you take a look at the quest line, there's actually 2 of them left, but technically speaking, it's just the one. The Ring Bearer is a bit of a pain, at least this half of it is, but once I get it, I just have to mix it with Chevron and I will get the controller. But that's something that I think I will do for next episode because I am really tired of bees. Really. And besides, in order to make our first warper, the recipe is almost the same for every single one of them. Bees are not the only things that we need. As far as I'm understanding everything, we need to do the recipe with the warpers 19 times. So we need 76 golden raspberries and 76 chili. Let's get them first. There is a multi-block for this purpose, but I think this is way faster. Just with the grafter. Yeah. That's enough. I have also made an ultimate crafting table so that we can have that recipe. I don't really want to encode it because it's a one-time use. For every single one of them. From the recipe of the warpers, where do we stand? Well, These are the things that we have, almost. Although this is something that we don't really need to have immediately, we just need the first one in order to go to Osiris. Then after we get to Osiris, we would be able to go to Ptah and Hathor and so on and so forth. So it's not something that we need 19 of every single item immediately, but it's good to have them on auto-crafting. By auto-crafting, I just meant the ingredients. The next item on the list is the Wormhole Catalyst. We need 19 of them. We have it on auto-crafting, but we're missing something. Draconium. We don't have a recipe for cooking the dust. So can I have my 19? Oh, no. I have been doing some cheaty recipes here. We have to remove the objects. Okay, I consumed everything. We're good. While that is getting prepared, we need coils. 76 of them and... okay, that's fine. Crystalline lens requires a recipe. Emerald dust. 21,000 emerald dust. Okay, this is just an ore dictionary problem because there are two different types of emerald dust. But I guess we go with a grinder. We need 21,000 of it. We don't want to clog up one machine for, I don't know, hours and hours and hours. So this will do. So the emerald problem has been solved. Blocks of Restonia should not be a problem. The crystalline lens is just a matter of having a recipe inside a crafter. So yeah, something like this should work. So can you make me 100? Yep, it's working. Perfect. That's not a good sign. What? I hate that message. Also, our last wormhole is getting ready. It was ready. You go over there. As for the coils, yeah, we have everything to craft it except the actual CPU. Let's divide it by 2. Oh, not even 2. 19? Oh my goodness. Actually, we can make better CPUs. I always call them CPUs. They're not CPUs. Crafting storage. Yes. So that is going to be 16,000. Cool. And then there are better co-processing units, so let's make those 2. So the question is, can I have 8? Oh, okay. So again, can I have 8? Yeah. Perfect. Oh, that's the wrong one. This is the correct one. Yeah, the crafting job is too big. We go with 4. One of the things that you might notice is that we don't really have a processor problem because we have almost 150,000 of each and every one. Since we got into applied energistics, I had inscribers and they have been constantly running using EMC. Well, mostly. There is a multi-block for that as well, but for now I don't think we need that. Okay, so I just got some of the better CPUs. Let's switch the old ones. And these are also 64 times co-processing units. So this is going to be an amazing CPU. I think I can use it in order to make the rest of these things. We need 12 more. Certus Quartz. Well, Certus Quartz has EMC. I have more charged versions. We have enough now. Is crafting it. It's actually a massive crafting job. I think we have to wait for a while, but in the meantime we can get the rest of the garbage. We need the blood infused dimensional ingots. So dimensional ingots is something that we can do. We need a recipe for the bloodmaster metal ingot. We're using the nuggets from the armor. We need the blood infused iron. What? Do I have this? Oh, we have 2. Cursed rock. That is going to be another pattern for the crafter. We should remember that. First time I crafted night metal. With the blood infused iron ingot on auto crafting, now we need a pattern for the dimensional ingot itself, without the dimensional ingot in the center. I have set up a pattern for the blood infused dimensional ingot and let us see if our altar can craft it. Can we have 10? Yep, we can. Perfect. You're not importing it though. There is a bit of a problem with the redstone. Well, this time it imported it. I have 4 on me. So is the crafting job finished? No, there's actually not much wrong at the blood altar. The problem is here. The gist of it is, in order to make a dimensional ingot, you're going to need 1 dimensional ingot. And even if you put it on external C, it's still going to export that dimensional ingot that you used it originally in order to dupe it. Sounds a bit confusing, I know, but that basically means we always have to have a bit in our interface and then constantly export it into the crafter and have 1 stack at the ready. Yeah, now that I have fixed the crafter, we seem to be good. Let's see if we can order 100 more. And we're still good? Yeah, we're good. Well, at this very moment we have like 600 of it and I don't think you need that until the end of the game. But let's order, I don't know, 6 more of the blood infused version. Yeah, it worked. So for that we need 76 of them, but we can't craft them in one go because our blood altar has a limited capacity. 30 of them should be fine. It's 100,000 per piece. Oh boy. We're out of blood. But it was done. The blood altar seems to replenish extremely fast. Yeah. What is wrong with my AE2? Oh boy. This place is chunk loaded. We shouldn't have problems. Don't do this to me. Sometimes it goes on a loop and keeps resetting and I don't really know why. But let's order 30 more. I shouldn't have done that. There wasn't enough blood. We wait. On a very positive note, at least my CPUs are ready. They're brand new ones. That actually took ages. It doesn't really look like much, but I think it was like 1,000,000 resources. Can I now craft 76 coils? Yes. In one CPU? That's nice. Also, the brand new coprocessor is just amazing. Wow, very fast. So if the past is any indication, the coils are going to take ages. We might as well focus on the different types of fuel, because that's the only thing that we're missing. You know, apart from the actual B Stargate. Actually, before we go to our reactor area, there's one more thing that I really want to try and do, and that is to have a scrap box facility near our reactor area. Generally speaking, just for producing some garbage. However, for that, I think we are going to need the dense cobblestone generator, and I have lava, I have water. How do we do this? Well, thankfully, I have been using different channels, and by channels I mean that I have color-coded the conduits. So that is gray. You should get lava, perfect. Water doesn't really matter, but it's pink. Yeah, it went in. Nice. It's working. We're good. I have also ordered a ton of reactor parts, most of them are ready. Let's go to the reactor area. Honestly speaking, I'm not exactly sure what kind of fuels are needed in order to progress in this mod pack, but first off, we need berkelium and we need meatballium. So maybe we should start with the TBU fuel, the most basic one, which is made out of thorium. Which means if we have a stupid pattern terminal over here, things are going to be a bit faster. That's not my first one. So thorium ingot inside the isotope separator is going to give us the isotope that we need. So you go in there and you craft me a bunch. We shouldn't hold them in our hands. Also, this is incredibly weird. I don't get the tiny clump until the crafting job is finished. It's saying it's crafting it, I just don't know where it goes. You see? Here is empty. There are a few concerns that I have, but first things first, let us get a staff of traveling. I don't really want to break the reactors every 5 seconds. This works fine. So this is my concern. Do we have patterns for every single fuel and isotope and then auto-craft them on demand, which is going to be very slow? Or do we constantly burn fuel? I honestly don't know. But what I do know is that the TBU reactor is slow and dark. Can I have a torch? Yeah. Are you valid? Yeah. Do you want to hear something funny? I am still crafting coils. Why is it funny? Good question, because I think it's been a very long time. And what you see in front of you in one of these drawers is berkelium 247. That one. Berkelium 247 is used in the warpers. There are a lot of thunderstorms in this mod pack, and apparently whenever I stand somewhere, half the jungle is gone. But it's fine. Let's go through the reactors. The first reactor is processing the TBU fuel. We get the depleted version so that we would be able to make the LEU fuel. This one. The LEU fuel is going to give us the plutonium that we need in order to make the HEP239. And this one, the fuel is gone. I don't remember what it was. It's fine. It's somewhere in the crafters. It's LECM245. That gives us the berkelium. It's just that I'm a little bit worried about our plutonium fuel because it's not burning fast enough. Yeah, it takes around 8 minutes. 7 minutes actually. I'm not saying this is very efficient, but I have a lot of coolers and it's really not doing anything. I can't add more cells. We need better coolers. But later. So yeah, I just wanted to let you know that it's been a while and I'm still making the coils. I don't think you are meant to make 76 of them in one go. Even though we have taken care of berkelium, I'm not exactly sure, but I think we need 2 more reactors. One of them is going to be for californium, obviously, for later on. And the other one is going to be for something which is called meatballium. So meatballium seems to be something super easy. All we need is some cosmic meatballs. I have already made the hearty meatball. I have made every type of meatball because I wanted extra hearts. Nonetheless, this is the recipe for the cosmic meatballs, and I forgot one of my fuels. I don't make them anymore. I'm using crafters. So yeah, I just have to remove the recipes. We're good. Anyways, that was the cosmic meatballs. Now we need to put it inside an alloy furnace with cyanide dust. So cyanide dust is relatively easy, and what we are going to try and craft is going to be the mutated meatball, and it does tell you that this crafting chain produces radiation. So I guess let us craft a brand new alloy furnace, and we're just going to put it here. We are using 4 out of the 8 channels. Why? Oh, the terminals. Yeah. We're good. Don't you worry. This should be all within the same chunk, so we should not run into any unforeseen problems. We can craft it. Perfect. Did I break something that I was not supposed to? At least I'm home. We shall take a soul. Oh, radiation is a lot. Ew. Does this guy cause radiation? That is possible. As long as we have enchanted golden apples and remember to eat them, we're good. Oh my goodness, it's going up. I can't stand there. The question is, does it kill everyone? The cow is fine. What if we put you there? The cow died. I don't think that's great for the environment. Not that I care, it's just that this place is going to be turned into a desert. Something. This is a costume recipe, so maybe this is why it's causing so much radiation, but I think we need some radiation shielding. So heavy radiation shielding, what does it do? 1 rad resistance. I made a few of the heavy shielding and let's hope it works. Seems we are good-ish. Okay, let's fix the rest, get out of here. When the machines are running, radiation is just crazy. Maybe we should have put it in a compact machine, but I'm not really in the mood to do this. But basically what we're doing is that we're melting the charger shanks, so we get liquid charger, then we're melting the hydro chops, and we're getting liquid hydra, or hydro juice. And that gives us something called methane. So if we put it inside an ingot former, that should give us a crystal, and hopefully I can just finish this without dying. Yeah, it does work. That's what we want. Methane pellets. And you give me rotten flesh, so you output to the bottom. That's not the one. Yeah, exactly like that. But here is a pattern for the LEF-HM fuel. I have to make some radiation medicine. This is not really working. I have set up the brand new reactor for Meatballium, and here is the lever. It doesn't really generate that much heat, it doesn't really generate that much power, but it does burn in 2 minutes. Thankfully, we do have our Meatballium, and I don't think it's a good idea to stay here for long. Fun fact of the day, did you know that I'm still making coils? It's been ages. But regarding what happened with radiation, there is a chance that I'm going to disable radiation. Because the thing is, yes, I did mention that I'm lazy in order to make compact machines, but I do have to make the field projectors anyway, in the next 1 or 2 episodes, because I need to make the B Stargate. You know, for the warpers. So if the solution to radiation is just to put it inside the compact machine and load another chunk in another dimension, it's better that we don't have radiation at all. Also, radiation is very confusing for me. I don't know what is a P-rad, I have no idea what is an F-rad over here, and I have no idea why the hell do we have even radiation here. Oh, it's ready. I have the coils. In any case, that's what I might do. I'm not sure. It's exactly like pollution in Grandma's teeth, unnecessary and confusing. But our main goal is to make the warpers so that eventually we will reach Sedna, and this is where we stand. We're not missing that many items. Of course, we need the B Stargate, but we got Meatballium, we got Berkelium, and hopefully by next episode I will try to have the final B. We will see. But before we wrap up today's episode, we have a few new senators. We have Lord Tom, king of all bees. We have Lord Couscous, who is actually the person who told me that I can imprint pristine stock bees. That helped me a lot. Then we have Lord Precise. He just wanted to be memorialized. And of course, we have Lord Broth. He wanted to be remembered. We are all going to go on a very small field trip. Oh, that's nice. I'm saving you. Instead, they shall be remembered at our B area. Oh, I have to type everyone. Yeah, I thought we needed some fancy decorations at our B area. This was getting a bit weird with all the flowers. But I also added some tombstones from the Fishes on the Rising, and they do spawn zombies at night. It's nice. Nothing gives you fog, does it? Bottled fog. Okay. Maybe it does. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's also a good time to wrap up the episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. I think either the next episode or the next one, we're going to go to Osiris, and then 1500 episodes after that, we will get to Setna. That is the plan. Bye bye.